Hello and welcome to another Yoldi Battle Reps Moonstone report. What do you say? Yes, that's right. We've taken the first day that we can go to people's houses to immediately play a game of Moonstone, because that's literally the first thing we wanted to do. What else would we do on the first day we go to people's houses? So standard scenario. I'll show you where the moves start. Second, I'm using my old Faeries. I think we decided to go for troops that we kind of knew, although you're using...
I don't know.
No, that's a lie, I don't know them at all. But honestly, it's been so long, I don't think I know them.
Yeah.
So I've got Tito, Diana, Gotchgut, Freya, Wasp, and Silvertongue. And Jack over his side has got Daniel over in the corner, Antonia, Zoya, Anya, Danica, and the Revenant, who I have no idea how I'm going to do with. Hopefully I'll just run away. And the Moonstones have got a 4 there, 2,
1 over there.
2, 4, and then another 4 over here. I want a 2 here, and then a 1 over there. And here you can see board kept terrain out of the deployment zones this time because we just knock it over. So as you can see when you look back, it's mainly in the middle, but that's a bit weak. Can't take him anywhere. I'll still do normal filming styles, so I don't film all the movement and things like healing. We'll just film fun stuff. Okay, let's come back after the first few activations. So far, Daniel picked up the Moonstone there and just a little jog. Tito sprinted up this side and dug out that Moonstone just a little bit. And now Danica has moved up. I'm going to try candy apples on Daniel to bring him up a bit further. I'll put it there so you can see it. And this is my defense hand. What are you calling?
The red one.
So he'll move 2 inches, won't he?
2 inches.
Yeah, it's fine. You can have that. Red one. He'll move 2 inches forward. I don't mind showing you, it's funny. I had 2 catastrophes and a pick 3. Red 3. Cool. Right. Next. Coming in towards the end of turn 1. I can't remember the last thing we recorded to us. I think it was Antonio in the candy apples.
Yeah.
So lots happened since then. Wasp moved up. He did rage on Freya for some reason. I can't remember why I did that. Silvertongue moved over here, which is probably a mistake. You can see what Jack's done, but the Revenant's moved right up into the middle. Zoya's moved up. Anya's moved around that side. And
Revenant crept forward a bit because he got
kept forward, he's a couple of reaction steps to keep it further forwards. Gotch gets moved up into the middle. And now Diana is doing horrifying visions on the Revenant. Trying to chip some wounds off him, get his health down. That's what I've got. I did 2 wounds on Freya. And I'm just going to do a pink one. Did 2 wounds.
Bluff.
Nope. But I'm not going to do it again anyway. It's just 2 wounds. Okay, and I'll probably do it again. Okay, Dinah's going again. Same thing. Did another wound on Freya to get 2 more cards. And I'm going to call a pink 3. I'll put him down to 1 health.
Bluff. Yeah, I think it is.
But I'm obviously not going to cast again.
Can't do it again.
Well, I can, but I don't want to kill him. So
Exactly.
I want him to be on 1 health, which is perfect. Cool. So Revenant on 1 health, and that's the end of Diana's turn. Rounding off turn 1. So I completely forgot that Danica has something called Vision to the Past, which is heal all wounds and restore energy. Not that the Revenant needs any energy, but... so she said that she managed to get that from the Revenant. He's back to full health. Freya came over here. She picked up the Moonstone because she had rage on her and healed herself those 2 wounds. And I've just won the roll-off for turn 2. So let's go for turn 2. So I'm actually about halfway through turn 2 now. So first thing is Wasp went and grabbed that Moonstone quickly before the Revenant could get in the way. Jack's response was to leg it over there with the Revenant to piss off Tito. Silvertongue started digging up this one, so that's just a certain one for me, really. Daniel moved up, did plant a placard and moved everyone a little bit. I moved Gotcha up basically because I could put him in a position where he could come with both Moonstones. So Jack's now going to try and kill him with Zoya. He did Violent Impulses and got just a 1, so he's +1 damage. And he's now just spent 1 to get 2 more cards as well. So these are mine. Ready when you are. This is the one I'm going to play, just so that the audience can see.
God. Okay, ready?
He did play a rising attack. Sweeping cut. You got normal. You got 2 or 3.
I have 2 rising attacks.
2. So that'll deal sweeping cut. That'll deal 4 damage because your +1 is negated by my armor. So you'll deal 4, and you'll suffer 4.
Yeah.
Because I deal 2 and I get +2 to everything. Okay, so that's 4 each. But I've got a lot more health than you.
Very nice.
Okay, are you gonna do it again? Go on.
Oh, God.
Go on. Okay, Dax decides to go again. Throw caution to the wind. This is mine again. This is the one I'm playing. Are you ready, Jackie boy? No, Dad, I'm not.
Not really.
Okay, go on. Thrust. Oh, that's a shame, Jack.
Not
Sweeping
super
cut.
cat. Oh, fuck.
So you'll suffer 2 because it's actually a 0 on there. And then I'll play a rising attack and do another 3.
Okay. Wasn't to be.
It wasn't to be. So he's been splatted into the ground quite royally. And
You suffered 4 damage.
I suffered 4 damage. Yeah. Oh well.
Balls.
It was fun. It's always melee's fun, Jack. We enjoyed ourselves. I enjoyed myself a lot.
I enjoyed it.
I love it. I love this game when you kill me really easily. I love it. Okay. Anyway. Okay, so Jack's going to go with Antonia and is doing a Vision to the Present.
Yeah.
On Gotcha to try and see if she can basically double the amount of wounds he suffered. So he'll be down to 6 left if he gets this up. What do you call him? Oh, sorry, this is my resist hand.
Red 3.
Bluff. Okay.
So yeah, I'm not.
So for another 4.
Not doing it again.
No, you're not. Because I've got the blue 3. So, okay, cool. So that's 8 damage. I mean, I've got a healer left, but see what happens. So after Antonia, who was here, did Vision to the Past, she kind of jogged over there to get out of the way. Freya managed to did healing, so moved up and did healing on Gotcha. She got a Trickster off as well, so I healed. I only needed 3 times.
3 times him before.
Then spent the last 2 to kind of move up here because she had some energy. Danica, who's just here, and then moved up and managed to get a Puppeteer off on Gotcha now, though, which is a little bit scary. So Diana is moving up and is trying to put some wounds on the Revenant to get his health down, so basically so he can't do anything. I haven't got the cards yet. So she'll be Arcane 4. Oops. I think I'll put a wound on Freya to get 2 more. Give me 6. There's literally nothing you can do to Freya. So I thought I usually have the cards ready for this kind of thing, and I completely forgot. This is my cards. I'm going to do a pink to. I'll do 3 damage to him.
Okay.
Okay, 3 damage on him. And I'll do it again. And I'll do a wound on Freya again. Actually, no, I'll do a wound on Wasp this time. Otherwise, Freya starts having 3 energy and she can only cast healing once. How much health have you got left?
4 left.
Okay, so I don't want to play red 3, basically. So okay, that'd be silly. These are mine. So instead, I'll play a red 1.
Bluff. Okay.
But I'm not
Not
going
do
to
it
play it
again.
again. No, I'm going to do it again. I should have moved to there really, and then I could have cast it on him. And if you tried to do it, I could hit her.
Then you threatened her as
Never mind. That's 2 more damage on him, and I think puts him down to no energy.
That's no energy now, yeah.
Yeah, no energy on him.
What a loser.
Exactly, what a loser.
Low energy rev.
Okay, so I think you've just got
No energy.
Anya left, haven't you?
Just
it.
yeah, just energy left.
Yep, and I've got no one. I think I've used everyone now. Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because I've got to say, Tito did nothing and just sat there. I didn't want her to get puppeteered because that'd be annoying. So I just what's that?
Oh, she can't give us.
No, but that's why I didn't want to use up any energy.
Oh, right.
So I could have done a misdirection on the Revenant and pushed him 3 inches just to be annoying, because fairies like being annoying. But then I wouldn't have enough energy to do Arcane Reflection, so you could have done puppeteered her, which would have been very sad. Okay, so yeah, last activation of the turn now, and then just rounding off the end of turn 2. So after that, Anya just moved up, ready to do something next turn. And basically the board looks like this. You can see just about everyone on there. If I go top, you can see Anya as well. And I've just won the roll off for turn 3, so we'll come back after we do something. So after winning the roll off, I'm going with Diana first, and she's starting by trying to steal some energy off Danica, looking for pink. So she's doing what's called, just for those who don't know, called Feed on Fear. Target loses X energy and she gains it, or she can distribute it amongst fairies. So I'm going to go for a pink 3.
Bluff.
No. I'll have all your energy. I can only steal 2.
Well, you only have 2.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I can't give you more than I've got, I'm afraid.
No, you can't. Right, I'm going to think about what I'm going to do next, though. So now she's doing Horrifying Visions. I might be able to kill Danica, basically. If not, I might be able to get her down to like 1 wound, which is just not good for her. So looking for pink again. Horrifying Vision this time, X plus 1 damage. And I'm calling a pink 2. It'll do 3 damage to her.
Oh, I'll have to take that.
Okay. And I'm going to go straight and do it again, so I'm just going to keep the camera rolling for this one. So 2 more, she'll have 1 energy left, which is irrelevant to her, but looking for the big pink 3. If I get a pink 3, she's dead.
Dead.
If I get a pink 2, she'll be down to 1 health, which is not good, obviously. I mean, you've got several healers, so you could get her back up again, but it means using them on her, so 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'll wound Freya this time. Pink 1. Just did 2 damage.
Yeah.
Can't really bluff on the pink 3 on that one. So 2 more damage on her.
Using energy, she's down to 2 health.
Okay, cool. Over to you. Okay, so we spent about the last 10-15 minutes talking about tactics, basically. So after Diana did some wounds on Danica, who's now hiding behind this tree, you can't see if he's there, look. Silver Tongue just picked up the Moonstone that was down here. You can just see him here on your picture, and moved up a little bit. And we tried to find a way, basically, that is the way that Jack could win this game. And we realised that the only way, there's a couple of ways he needs to get rid of Gotchka. Doesn't get rid of Gotchka, he can't get those 2 Moonstones, so that's simple as that. And there's 2 ways you can do it. You can try and kill him, which is quite tough, or Daniel can end his nigh him and stick him, over in the corner somewhere next to him.
It has to be before he's picked up a Moonstone.
It has to be before he picks up a Moonstone. So I said, well, what you can do is you heal up Danica, because she can't suffer any more wounds this time because no one can get to her. You can heal Danica enough to be able to cast Visions of the Past on herself.
Yeah.
She could play a Catastrophe, which would give Daniel an extra energy. Then he can do End His Nigh. There's a lot of ifs and buts in this, but this is, this is how it goes.
Yeah.
That then means he can move Gotchka. Problem is, he was then thinking, I could use Anya to heal Danica, but if he does that, Anya's going to stay where she is, in which case Gotchka's just going to go and grab that Moonstone right there.
Yeah, and even if I end his 9, you've got 4 Moonstones.
And if he ends 9, I've still got 4 Moonstones.
Yeah.
4
Moonstones with no way of me getting 1.
With no way of you getting the 3 that I've got.
Yeah.
At all.
Because it doesn't matter if you have 4 Moonstones in turn 4, it's the fact that I would not be able to get 1 off you.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. So he has actually he's transformed Anya, which is always fun. And she's going to go try and hit Gotchka, basically. So, I mean, she can do a horrific amount of damage.
She ignores your armour, the magical.
Yeah, because she's magical.
And she gets +2s.
Yeah. She's got a glass cannon, so she might just die in return, but, because if she can do enough damage, I've then got to heal him. Yeah. I mean, the other option is you just stand there.
Yeah, I suppose.
Well, I probably can't kill you, because you've still got, is it 7 health it's got?
7 health.
Yes, I probably can't kill you, unless I got really lucky with my cards. I can't kill you in one hit. So you can always hit me once and then sit there. Then I have to spend an energy to hit you back if I want to hit you again.
Yeah.
Meaning that I can't get the Moonstone.
Yeah.
So it's probably still the right thing to do, I think. So you need how many cards? 5, 7. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep.
And I'm on 3. 1, 2, 3. What's your special? Oh, you haven't got your
No,
special moves irrelevant, isn't it?
lose control. That would be very bad.
Yeah, you don't want that. Okay. So here's my defensive hand. I think I'm not going to spend the energy to get any more. I think I'm going to risk it. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. I think I'll put my card face down. Just for the essence and see what to go for. Decisions.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
So I've played Thrust, Falling Swing, which does nothing against the Thrust, but you will get the plus two.
Yeah.
And I deal 4.
4. Yeah.
So I suffer 2, and you suffer 4. Okay. We'll come back when Jack decides if he's going to do anything else. So Jack sensibly decided to not attack again and just sit on the Moonstone. So
I stepped around.
Stepped around a little bit, but yeah, sensibly stayed there. So Wasp has moved around, as you can see, he's now here on the building, and he's lobbing a javelin at her, looking for greens. So what I've got, and I'm going to go for a green 1. Just do 1 damage.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm going to cast it again. So I'll just quickly do it now on camera, it doesn't matter. Just down to 2 health left.
Yep.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on, green 2. 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 Green 2.
Look.
Yeah, cash me out.
Phew. Yeah, what's it? Oh, no, I don't. I was thinking of the other hand. No, I don't.
Okay.
What is the catastrophe?
He just suffers 1 wound.
1 wound.
It's really, yeah. But it doesn't do that much damage, so the catastrophe is never that bad.
Yeah, cool.
He doesn't suffer that much.
Cool.
So that's both of his. So he's just sat there now.
Oh.
Right, over to you. So after that, Daniel moved up and did his Bellringer to heal Danica and Strigger.
I did mean to jog him as well, so I stepped him.
That's fine. We'll do that after now. We'll do it after now. 'Cause I'm about to do something else. So then we'll go back in that in a second.
Yeah.
So then Faeries moved up and is fizzle popping Anya. So I'm looking for pinks. I'm going to play a pink 2.
Yeah, I'll have to accept it.
Take 2 damage. Okay.
Accept it with
That's fine.
dissatisfaction.
I'm going to play it again immediately. I had 4 energy. So I need to get a pink 1 on her now, don't I, to kill her?
Yeah. Come on, all pinks. Come on, all pinks.
Mine. Pink 1.
Bluff.
Yeah, it's not. But I can't got anyone else, and that's her done.
Cool.
Okay.
You've still got Goshka to go with, so you have to.
Yeah.
Well, I might go now. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, done.
Okay. Danica's moved up here. I mean, we missed something after this, but basically, so Danica's not Danica. Antonia's moved up
Okay.
to block that Moonstone. Then we realised Jack now can't actually win.
Because I can't get the misses next turn, even if I.
Well, basically, you'd have to kill Gotchka.
Yeah.
Which is very unlikely with Antonia, because you've got no damage buff at all. Because, yes, he could have done Ender's Knife, but he still needed people to pick up the Moonstones
after that.
Yeah.
Which he wouldn't have basically because Daniel will use up his energy now that Anya's dead. So Jack can't win. But we're going to play this melee anyway because it's fun, and then we'll basically leave it there, and we'll have a chat afterwards. So these are my cards. So I'm going to play this one. What are we playing? Freaking Cut, Falling Swing, and I've got 2 of them. How much health does she have?
8.
Oh, she's dead.
Oh, okay.
It does 3 against Sweeping Cut. And +2. So I've killed her in 1 hit. Okay, well that's the end of the game. We'll have our chat now, shall we then? Interesting one really. It's
Weird.
weird in the sense, yeah. Because we had 2 Moonstones stuck out on either side, I originally thought I messed it up because I spread out too much.
I felt this rare glimmer. I think towards the end of turn 1, we started to this glimmer of hope. It's like, he's spread too thin. I can get these now. And then I accidentally let Zoya die.
Yeah, I think letting Zoya die. I think your mistake was basically trying to kill Gotchka.
Yeah.
When you should have focused on trying to end his Naim and shove him over in the corner somewhere out of the way.
Yeah,
because if you got basically Gotchka won the game.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like Tito is still sitting over in the corner with the Revenant who's on no energy, so they've just stood there laughing at each other. Silver Tongue didn't do any of his fun stuff he normally does. He just grabbed the Moonstone over here.
Yeah.
Wasp didn't even do Wasp is normally hitting people in combat. He just picked up the Moonstone, did nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, on my side, Freya did exactly what she's supposed to do. She healed people, took wounds for Diana, did a fizzle pop to finish someone off. So Freya did spot on. Diana did exactly what she's supposed to do. She damaged Revenant to the point where he couldn't do anything, damaged Danica to the point where she couldn't do anything, took energy off her, and got hit people. So I had 3 characters that did stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, Wasp was carrying a Moonstone and Silver's not carrying a Moonstone, but the 3 people who did the stuff they're supposed to do did it well. It's tricky. I think you're possibly slightly I think just sticking Zoya in against Gotchka was like you need to injure him first.
Yeah.
But I don't really know how you'd do that. Or you maybe should have pulled him in with Candy Apples so that he was engaged and would therefore have less cards.
Could have done a bit more.
But it's a tricky one. Yeah, I don't know if that troop is necessarily. Because you haven't got any big. I almost wonder whether you don't want to have. Because the Revenant didn't really do anything. I mean, he was a threat in the middle for a little bit when he could have got that Moonstone, and then he stopped me picking up the one over there in the corner.
He just cancelled each other out.
But they just cancelled each other out.
Yeah. In a way, that's kind of with this Moonstone drop, the Revenant. I probably should send the Revenant over that way, maybe. But then
because if you stuck the Revenant there, that would stop me getting use of them.
I was just quite glad that the Revenant was far away from Silverton.
I can just hear Lyra waking up, so I'm just going to stop it there a second so I can put it back to bed again, and then we'll continue. Sorry for that, my daughter woke up. I'm
not sure whether Anya really contributed much either.
Yeah.
And it kind of gave me this fixation on I must give her an energy to transform her at some point. And it really was that useful.
Potentially lose Anya and bring... Potentially not Anya, but have the Beast. So it's very scary in combat. And also, like you said, you've got all these... Like, Danica couldn't really do Meddle with Fate because you took the reds out and told her your things.
Yeah.
Hard one, really. I don't know.
Yeah, well, it's just nice to use some characters.
Lots of characters don't use before. It's just the first game in so long that we... I mean, maybe for next game we'll try and play 2 very strong builds. I can always ask Tom for advice or Joe. So play 2 really strong ones and see how we feel. I think we'll leave it there because I might actually it'll be quite a long video now.
Yeah, probably.
But that was so fun to play Moonstone. Just so fun to get Moonstone out. Loved it. Saw the boilers decided to come on right at the last minute. Stupid thing. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Check out our Facebook page, etc. Thanks a lot for watching.
See you next time.